Hello and welcome to the laser tag booking system video. Purpose of this video is to get familiar with how to schedule laser tag bookings in this temporary laser tag booking system. So this won't be our permanent fix. This will get us through the next month or two until we can get our permanent fix, and the reason we have it is just because we found that the booking system we were using wasn't quite doing it for us. So first video here is really about familiarization with the schedule. As you can see down the bottom here, we have all the dates. So basically each day is a different sheet. So if we go to 28th, we've got 28th of February, and that's a whole different sheet. So we can flick through all the various days, and we'll get all the different sheets. At the very end, if we scroll all the way to the right, there will be a sheet called Early Bookings. So if we don't have enough sheets made and somebody wants to book for 20,035 or something like that, then we'd come into this sheet and we'll just pop all their details in there under the corresponding headings. After early bookings, there's a whole bunch of templates. So these are the sheets that we use to make up the individual day sheets, and we just basically duplicate them and update the date and pop them in the right spot. Nothing too complicated. And at the end of the templates, we have the party confirmation. Actually, we'll probably move that up to there. Okay, so all the templates are at the end now. So we have the party confirmation. So this is there's sort of two different kinds of bookings that we make. We make like a standard booking just for a general session or some games, or we make a party booking, which is a little bit more involved, and because we have a little bit more information to provide the customer and things like that, and information to get from the customer. So that's what that sheet's about. This one here, pricing and terms, is just a reference sheet, so you can quickly access the prices. The terms and conditions for standard games are in there, and different deals for different groups and things like that. So if you need a quick reference guide for pricing, you jump in here. The green stuff is the stuff that we are attempting to get most customers to buy into. So that's the 2-hour pass, which is basically minimum of 4 games, but they play as many games as they can in the 2 hours. It's $30, or you can get a group discount if you have more than 6 or more than 20. The Weekend Warriors runs every Saturday and Sunday morning, 9 to 11 AM. It's 2 hours for $25, and again they get a minimum of 4 games, and there's group discounts. And the Trigger Happy is a Friday and Saturday night session. It goes from 6:30 to 9, so it's 2.5 hours. It's $28. Again, minimum of 4 games, and we do play a lot of specialty games and stuff in that one as well. So that's that. The FAQs, frequently asked questions, is in there. If anybody asks a question that you want the answer to, it'll generally be on our website, or you can find it in there. And then of course we have the templates. So that's the general layout of the sheets. Now we're going to actually go into a sheet and check out what it looks like. So let's go to, first we'll go to a Monday. Okay, even though we're closed on Mondays, it's in there anyway, just in case we want to take a big booking on that day. Now, there's 2 halves of the booking sheet. The left half here is basically looks at each one of these boxes as a time slot or a game, and it basically has which people and how many of which groups and how many people are in those groups during each game, so that we can map out that we don't oversell the spots. And on the right hand side, we basically have more information about those groups. So all these coloured rows here, these are all birthday party slots. So as you can see in this area here, we got its time is 12 noon. So the first party game will go in at 12 noon. And the reason there's 2 lines is because we can actually fit 2 parties into each slot. So the party is a minimum of 10 people, and they will arrive actually half an hour before their first game. So this 12 o'clock game, the party actually arrives at 11:30, which is why you'll see here the 11:30 party. There's 2 11:30 parties, 2 12:30 parties, 2 1:30 parties, all the way down. Scroll down, and the last party goes in at 5:30. So first we're going to talk about, actually, we're going to continue on from that. So just to add to all of that, you can see here we start here, the first slot on this particular day is at 10 AM, the next slot's at 10:12, the next slot is at 10:24, next one's at 10:36, and the final one's at 10:48, and then of course we come down to the next row where it starts again on the hour at 11 o'clock. So as you can see, there's 5 games in each hour, and generally what we're trying to do is fit the casual or standard bookings into these ones that are in between the party games. And the party games will generally take 1, 3, and 5 in the hour, and casual play, sessions of passes, 1 game, 2 game, extreme passes, all those kinds of things happen in this game here and this game here, game 2 and 4 of the hour. So you can see here why when we sell an extreme pass, which is a minimum of 4 games, and they get in 2 hours, our intent is to get them into game 2 and 4 of the first hour, 2 and 4 of the second hour. And if there's not many parties, or if we're quiet and we can get them into an extra game, we'll chuck them in for an extra one. So you can see here also that at the turn of the hour, the last game of this hour is a party game, and the first game of the next hour is a party game. So there is a 2-game break in there for casual players halfway through their booking, usually. Okay, so to finish off this section, we're now going to go to a Friday, and we're going to look at, scroll down here, and we can see here we've got Trigger Happy scheduled in. So Trigger Happy is one of our lock-in sessions. Runs from 6:30 to 9 o'clock every Friday and Saturday night, and then over the holidays we run them like every day, in the morning and at night. Basically, there is up to 99 spots, which is what is written in there. Every time we add a group in, so if I put 10 people in there, it will actually take the total number to 10, and it will tell us if we've exceeded or not. So the idea is that we want to get up to 99, which is 3 groups of 33 rotating through the arena, and they'll get a minimum of 4 games. So we'll talk more about booking, the details of booking those in soon. On a Saturday, you can see here we have Weekend Warriors. So that's 9 AM to 11 AM. It works exactly the same as the Trigger Happy session, in that this one has a maximum of 66, so we have 2 groups rotating, and every time we enter numbers in there, it should update here, so we can't exceed our maximum. So that's the end of the basic tour of the booking system, and in the next videos we'll get into the nitty-gritty of how to book people in. Okay, thanks for that.